Hey folks, welcome to Economic Observations. Today is the 28th of June, and I am taking you for a walk on a very hot day in Massachusetts to some apartment complex which was built in 2018. It has 179 units. In these first two units that you see in the video, there are 67 units. The new owner is putting new siding on the buildings because he didn't like the fake stone that was on there. 25% of these buildings were built for affordable housing in Massachusetts. You have to be under a certain threshold with income to get the discounted rent, and it was by lottery. That was back in 2018. There was two very distinct phases. Phase one was 67 apartments amongst two buildings, those two right there in the picture. And then there were three additional buildings built down the road a little bit with 112 apartments. So they are siding it. There is availability now, and you can move in today. The cost will go over in a little while. So now we're going to take a walk down this little road, and I'm going to show you some pictures while I'm walking down the road of the layout and floor plans of the building. Okay, so as you can see, approximately 1,360 square feet for one of the two-bedroom apartments. A one-bedroom apartment is 960 square feet, and they have some apartments that are 1,700 square feet. There is a loft in them, and those are quite costly. There is one clubhouse for all 179 apartments living in here, and it is a small clubhouse. There is one small conference room that everyone can share, and then there is a small gym with about 7 treadmills in it and about 2 ellipticals and some weights, and that's about it. The cost of these apartments are astronomical. So as you can see, there is 3 big buildings that we're coming upon. This has the old stone facade on it. The new owner is redoing it. Buildings were completed in 2018 after getting the permit in 2015. The owner of the land bought the land in 2015 in a foreclosure for $1,830,000. He built all 5 buildings, 179 units, for approximately $13 million. He had to add a traffic light and widen the road outside of the complex, which added some cost, and the total of this entire project cost him about $15 million. $15 million, and just think, if you live in this apartment building and you have a terrace, you oversee a beautiful industrial park. It's a great view. And it was a former industrial park in which he bought that was in foreclosure. And that is your beautiful view. Now, folks, we are south of Boston. These apartments are about 1 mile from a commuter rail train that goes into Boston. This is in a very blue-collar town, and when I share the rents with you, you're going to be so surprised. So I know these type of housing units are going up everywhere, all across the country, right? They're not building houses anymore. They're building these cheapo brick facade, fake brick facade, not good quality apartments all across the country. So here in Massachusetts, the rents go for a 960 square foot one bedroom. It will cost you over $2,600. A 2-bedroom apartment that's approximately 1,340 square feet, will cost you over $3,000 a month. If you want a bigger 1,550 square foot 2-bedroom apartment, it's going to cost you over $3,000. And if you want the 2-bedroom with a loft upstairs that kind of overlooks the living room, well, that's going to cost you over $4,200. It looks like it's in a nice quiet area, and I'm not saying it isn't. But there are homes, single-family homes, all surrounding it, aside from that industrial park. And why would anybody pay $4,200 a month to live in a big box? So when you go into these buildings on the first floor, it's a long, narrow hallway with an elevator in the middle. There are doors on both sides of the hallway into apartments, and it is the same on every apartment. Terraces in each apartment, and everyone gets 2 parking spots. Now, if you're a kind of person that likes to have a cat or a dog, well, you're going to have to pay for that too, because it's $65 a month pet fee. So if you're paying $4,250 for your lofted apartment and you have a cat or a dog or maybe both, you can be paying $130 extra a month. And if you'd like, they offer an 8x8 storage for some additional stuff that you might not want in your apartment or that might not fit. And well, that's another $125 a month as well. All for the joys of living in the suburbs. I can see $4,200 in Boston, but if these apartment buildings are $4,200 a month, 17 miles south of Boston, not even near the highway, what on earth is an apartment in Boston going to go for? Anyway, folks, welcome to Massachusetts, where real estate is really costly. Our taxes are really high, and this building that cost him $15 million to build in 2018, well, the Taj just flipped it. It's now called the Stowe, and he sold it for $53 million. And there you go. Well, thanks for going on a walk with me through the Taj or through the Stowe in a fairly new apartment complex in Massachusetts. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to know what rents are where you are. Are you near a big city? Are you south of a big city, west, north, whatever it may be? And are they charging $4,200 a month rent near you? Thank you again so much for watching. As always, I appreciate you, and we will talk again real soon. Have a great day. Uh,